All right, so I just got done with my workout and I have not made a video in a good minute, but this is going to be my official breakdown and prediction of Canelo versus Crawford. Now, I've been following this whole thing since it got announced. I haven't made any videos. I've been just extremely sick, and I've been following since the press conferences and since it was announced. Ever since it was announced, I was a little shocked, but not shocked at the same time because it's Terence Crawford. If anybody can do it, it's Terence Crawford. There's always all-time greats that can move up certain weight class to do the impossible. Manny Pacquiao did it. Floyd Mayweather did it all the time. He was always a smaller man in the ring. Always done it. And so only greats can do this. And Terence Crawford is considered to be one of the greatest right now. Now, has his opposition been the best? No. He struggled with Madrimov. I mean, he wasn't hurt in any type of way, but he wasn't the destroying Crawford. But at that time, he had moved up to 154. And so his first fight at that weight, and Madrimov is a really good fighter. Now, Canelo has been looking like the average fighter just now in his career, later in his career. But I saw an interview where he was interviewed by Max Kellerman, and shout out to Max Kellerman and Turkey Al-Sheikh to get Max Kellerman again, because Max Kellerman knows his boxing. He was one of the best in HBO, and thank goodness he is back in boxing. So shout out to him. As always has great questions, always has great takes, and had an interview with both of them. But Canelo basically said that he didn't really need to, be the old Canelo versus Danny Jacobs versus Billy Joe, where there was a lot of head movement, there was a lot of slickness to Canelo. He's always had slow feet, but upper body has been a different story. He's always been really good at evading punches, making you pay, counter punching, things like that, a lot of combinations. Now, going up to 168 and 175, he said that fighters, goodness gracious, fighters were a little bit slower. So he didn't have to use all of that. That's why he's just been a kind of a seek and destroy, one punch, two punch max combination, that he just wants to, get that one punch off so he can do a lot of damage. But if you guys noticed, and I've seen pictures of Terence Crawford, he reminds me of Canelo Alvarez when he's been moving up in weight, where he can really carry that weight really good. And so the weight that he's been carrying, just adding on some muscle, looks really good on his frame. And so at the weigh-in, when I saw both weigh-ins, Canelo looked, actually in the press conference yesterday, he looked very lean, because Canelo knows what he's against. I think we're gonna see the old Canelo again, that fought Danny Jacobs, that fought Triple G in the second fight, that fought Billy Joe, where he was more about speed, more about head movement. It just looks like Canelo is prepared to box Terence Crawford and outbox Terence Crawford, because in his mind, he knows he's a bigger guy. He knows he can probably bully Terence Crawford around. Maybe not. I don't know. There's a lot of people out there that say Terence Crawford is just crazy strong, just physically. We've seen videos of him deadlifting like 500 pounds, like nothing. So physically, Terence Crawford is really strong. And but I think Canelo wants to show the world that he is he's a really good boxer, and he's a really, really good, just overall pound for pound boxer. I think he wants to show the world that he is a boxer with just many, many ways of fighting. I think he wants to prove something, because of course we can all expect Canelo to KO, but we don't expect for him to outbox Crawford. So I think that's kind of where Canelo is going. And if the knockout presents itself, if he hurts Terence Crawford in any kind of way, he might go for the knockout, because we haven't seen that Canelo in a while. He hurts his opponent, but he's always cautious because he doesn't know what's going to happen, because anything can happen in boxing. Even though you got your opponent hurt, doesn't mean he's all the way hurt, and he might not counter with something. So I think Canelo is looking to outbox Crawford and to hurt him in the later rounds, kind of break him down, things like that. See what Terence Crawford is all about. And for Terence Crawford, I think for him, he's going to try to use angles. He's going to try to use the southpaw and orthodox, since he's a really good switch hitter. I think he's going to try to do that, try to stay on the outside. I think he's going to try to box Canelo in a very, very smart way. Terence Crawford looks locked in. He looks like he's ready to fight. He's been, I mean, I've noticed that, in the press conference, I think he's a little nervous, which, I mean, I don't blame him. It's the biggest stage of his career. He's never been at this stage, like, at all. Like, he's never tasted what Canelo's fights bring to the table. Like, it's not the same. I mean, if he's nervous, I give him the reason why. But I just think that Canelo is going to win because of because I don't think Crawford can hurt him. I don't think Crawford can hurt or can land anything big that can hurt Canelo. I just don't think he contains, or he has that power to do that for Canelo. Canelo is just a beast. I mean, he's such a iron chin boxer that, I mean, Triple G couldn't hurt him. The only time that you see him hurt was maybe back when he fought Cotto's brother, but he was like 19. So I mean, the ropes held him up. So I guess you can say technically it could have been a knockdown, but ever since, he has not gotten hurt, tasted the canvas, knocked out, nothing. And so we've seen Crawford being hurt. We've seen him hit the canvas. I think he got knocked down at 140, or rocked, something like that. But we've seen Crawford in shaky legs. We've never seen that from Canelo. And so my official prediction after the weigh-in, after everything has been kind of done here, we only have one more day. My official prediction is Canelo wins either via decision or technical knockout, or by knockout. Obviously, Canelo winning in any kind of way. But I won't be surprised if Terence Crawford can pull it off, because like I said, if anybody can do it, Terence Crawford is the guy to do it. But very, very interesting. I haven't been hyped for a fight in a long, long time. It's going to be on Netflix. Hopefully the streaming is good. Hopefully there's no issues with any type of, lag or anything. So hopefully there's no issues. And then we'll talk about the fight after. Comment below what you guys think might happen tomorrow. Prediction, comment down below. We're going to make a lot more videos on this channel, hopefully coming soon. So stay tuned for that. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video.